Cecile, what do you think about Jamaica?
What me think about Jamaica? Jamaica nice, everlasting. You can't get this nowhere in the whole wide world. Good food, good breeze, good family, everything nice.
This is real Jamaican bush cooking. This is how we cook a bush at Jamaica.
I saw the light.
Linval, what do you think about the soup, the managed water soup?
No,
What's so good about it?
It is very good. And we grow like this. We grow how to use like turn and make fashion.
Yes.
That's how we grow. So we are in the hills right now. All right. You see those people that we are tombing
Where
right
they
there? Yes, they are over there.
Okay.
They are over there. They are some of the first set of Douglas that came to Douglas Castle.
Okay.
Those are grams, great grams and grams and grams. Look at that.
The beauty.
The beauty, the whole ceiling, the all of what you're looking at, the all of what you're looking at is their property. Yeah. They own all of this. They came here, they take it out of the woods, and they own. Douglas Castle is one of the most uniquest community in Jamaica because I don't think we are more than about 150 years old. The first Douglas was born right in this community, like let's say about 125 years ago. So that is one of the main priority about Douglas Castle. A lot of community.
Where did Douglas them come from originally?
Well, as you know, in Jamaica, out of many, let's just say it like this, out of many, one people, right? And we are not prejudiced. So I wouldn't say, like for instance, we are white based. We are mixed culture, but originally the Douglas are from Scotland.
Okay.
Scotland. So you want to know white people, listen now. Let me tell you this. We don't care on this, we not show up for we come like Bob Marley. You see how Bob Marley great? I saw Douglas them great. You understand?
So how many brothers of Douglas came to Jamaica?
I think it's about
history.
Oh.
Done it. Yes. How many brothers came from Scotland, came to Douglas Castle?
Well, 8 brothers came, but they didn't all come to Douglas Castle. This is where it started. There's a place in Scotland called Stirling, and that's where Stirling Centan is named after because they went to Stirling first. So they named that area Stirling. It's close to Alva. That's where our grandfather, Captain Douglas, lived in Stirling. The other brothers, some were living in Clarendon, St. Elizabeth, all of them scattered over the island. So their Douglas is all over the island. And it's spelled one-S-D-O-U-G-L-A-S. So that's the Douglas, and they all live in 14 parishes over the island. So our grandfather, Captain Douglas, Stirling, there was no water. Now they're from Scotland where they did farming. So, and Stirling, they start to move up this way looking for water. So they end up in 9 Mile, then Stepney. And at Stepney now, my grandfather, Captain Douglas, meets Justina Downs. And then with Justina Downs, they moved up further. They live down where Mascot House is. That's where the first house was that they lived. And then they moved up to where Mas Cleveland was living.
Hey, that's how I get my name, Justina Douglas.
That's right. That's how she got Justina Douglas. So then our grandfather, Captain Douglas, they came and they settled with Justina Downs and have the children, but that was further down the road. So then they have 12. Between 12. Yes.
So tell me, who them people here we are tombed and grave, and tell me what
so
year.
you are Laura of this grandmother,
yes.
and I'm Justine from
the great grandmother.
Two people that were tombing here. What are their names? When they bury? How long ago? Fill me in for the whole thing.
All right. So our grandfather, Samuel Douglas, who is one of the sons of Captain and Justina Downs, married Laura Harriet, who is from Corners Ridge, And they live here in this spot right here where you see this farm. It was a beautiful house. Right, it was beautiful. It was a French style house with a bay window.
And tell me if they have any kids and how much kids they have, children, all of that. So we fill in an information that you think people need to know about the Douglas family and Douglas Castle itself.
Right. Well, the Douglas family is a very, very large family because each one of the brothers, I say, would at least have like 15 children apiece. So it makes the first generation a lot. So Samuel Douglas, and this property here, they have Sincan Douglas, Percy Douglas, Pappy Douglas, who is Charles Douglas, Percival Douglas, Sincan Douglas. Then you have Auntie Birdie. I don't know her real name, but Auntie Birdie Douglas. You have Ursuline Douglas. You have Joanna Douglas, who's Auntie Dolly. You have Doris Douglas, and then you have
Ruby Douglas.
And
don't remember anymore.
Adalyn Douglas.
Adalyn, yes. Okay. And this whole property over here, so it belongs to all of the Douglas them, where you just call? Okay.
It was hundreds and hundreds of acres.
Oh, really? Oh, they get so much land. Where they get all of that land from?
Because they came up from Lower Center. And back then, in the days, I guess land was just everywhere. You could buy as much as you want. So even Cricket River, you know, we go all the way down to Cricket, all the way out to Mason River.
Okay.
That's how Miss Leela ended up out there. Miss Leela, father is another set of the Douglas children out there, but we're not going to get in there.
So tell me how they survived. Was it by farming or?
Oh, they had cows.
Tell me cows
and
tell me that part of it.
They have a lot of Irish. My grandfather have a lot of Scottish in him and Irish, so they did a lot of farming. They came.
So that's why you're so light skinned. How your father was half white, black.
Yes. So what happened? They did a lot of farming. They have cows. We used to get our own cows, milk the cows. They had so much milk they used to use. To milk, they use it to cook food. That's how much cows that they raise. They raise a lot of cattle and goats. Our grandparents would have.
Oh, I'm so happy. Praise the Lord.
They don't measure salt at Jamaica. They just throw a little bit of salt and figure it out. So they don't go by no measurement at Jamaica. Wait. Donna, what do you think about Jamaica?
The best sugar cane you can find at Jamaica. Nice can done.
All right, my
friend.
Education. Yes, them more in education.
There you go. Real patois.
Them are doctor, nurse, and lawyer, everything. Anything I want out of that family, anything I want out of this family, you're gonna get it. Anything. You always say anything, I mean. Anything. Yeah, we're gonna steam these. Yeah, we're gonna steam these separate. You understand?
Me say you to talk.
Yeah, because
bush cooking at Jamaica, in the bush, pot pan the fire, lunch pan the ground, food pan the ground, and the pot them the pan the ground. And everybody a cook and eat. And some sit down at the side, I drink rum, and I carry on. We need three more. These are them food them cook right here, so. And I pan the ground. Yes. Thank you, Mom.
One day at a time.
So this is hang out time. Everybody are hang out after eating their food. Them belly full. Now they go and drink Get drunk, have a good time.
Just give me the strength to
Look
do
on the rum buckle.
every
One
day
flask, somebody else.
I have to
Let me go with it. Look.
when you walked among men. Well, Jesus, you know, if you look and below, it's worse now than then.
No, not tomorrow. That's it. God's name is Christ to be praised. Counting of God on the box.
So these are white rum at Jamaica. So after they eat and drink, now go and drink rum and get drunk.
Yeah, Ray and
White
nephew.
rum.
Ray and his brother.
No, man, I want to run by.
Ray and his brother. There's water in that big bucket.
Straight rum, alright.